Hey there, everybody. Tamer Chamma here of RotoExperts.com, back once again, this time with start sits at the quarterback position for Week 5. I have two starts for you this week. The first one is Eli Manning. He's going to be going up against the Texans in Houston. And as I had predicted last week, the Houston Texans pass defense actually made Bruce Gradkowski a viable fantasy quarterback in Week 4. So you can only imagine what they're going to be able to do for Eli Manning and Eli Manning owners in Week 5. And if you even put that aside, there's a couple other factors going in Manning's favor for this game. The first one is just the way this game should be played. The Giants' defense looked very good against the Bears on Sunday night, but they're facing a completely different animal this upcoming weekend in the Texans' offense. The Texans are averaging 27 points per game so far this season, and I really think that the Giants' offense is going to have to pass the ball and score some points in this game in order to stay in the game and have a chance to win a really crucial game on the road. I believe Manning and his good stable of receivers is going to be up to that challenge, so that's really another factor going in his favor besides the bad pass defense. Another factor is just the bad luck that Manning has had this season. He has 6 interceptions on the season, but 4, even 5 of those interceptions aren't his fault. They occurred on tip passes or drop passes by his receivers. So really, he has had a pretty good season. A lot of those interceptions have not been his fault. I just expect him to have better luck in the coming weeks, and I believe it's going to start in Week 5. I see him putting it all together, having his best fantasy week of the season. Look for him to be in the top 5 in quarterbacks for scoring for Week 5. He should be started in all formats next week. The second start that I have for you is Sam Bradford. He's going to be going up against the Lions in Detroit. And Bradford is just not your average rookie quarterback. He has been very good so far this season, despite some interceptions, which you expect from a rookie quarterback. And really the biggest surprise is the fact that the Rams are letting him throw the ball. He's actually attempted 35 or more passes in 3 of his 4 games this season. Really alarming for a rookie quarterback. I really like his matchup in Week 5 against the Lions. The Lions secondary is very bad. 241 yards per game they're giving up through the air, and they've already given up 8 touchdowns so far through the air this season. So really a bad secondary. Bradford is a guy that's a good fill-in for Tom Brady, who is on bye next week, and he's a good option in deeper leagues for Week 5. The one sit I have for you this week is actually a surprising guy because he's leading the league in passing yards right now, Kyle Orton. But he's going up against the Baltimore Ravens in Baltimore, and that Baltimore defense is absolutely brutal against the pass. They're only allowing 119 yards per game through the air this season, and they've only allowed 1 touchdown through the air this season. Orton's a guy that you still probably want to start in deeper leagues just because he's been so good this season. He also has 6 touchdowns along with the fact that he's leading the league in passing yards. But really, if you have better options in medium to shallower leagues, you want to put him on the bench just because that Raven pass defense is so good. Stay tuned right here again for more fantasy football analysis from RotoExperts.com. Also, when you're on RotoExperts.com, check out the exclusive Experts Edge package right now at a discounted rate off of the preseason price, so definitely check that out. You can also follow RotoExperts on Twitter at RotoExperts. You can follow me on Twitter at RotoExperts_TC. And remember to listen to Scott Engel and Adam Ronis Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. on Sirius 211, XM 147. Until next week, everybody have a good weekend and good luck with your fantasy football teams.